All right, what's up, everybody? We're back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're going to be talking about last night's All-Star Saturday night, man. I got a lot to say about it, and I'm just going to get right into it because there's a lot I have to talk about here in today's video. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It really helps a lot. Monday, we're going live, another live stream we're going to have Monday. Just talking about All-Star Weekend in general, talking about what's to come for the second half of the NBA season. Just hang out there, you know. I'll have a community post about the times and stuff like that. So if you're available Monday night, you know, come through. We're going to go live, just be talking about some stuff, you know. And don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So, All-Star Saturday night. We got to talk about it because honestly, it was All-Star Saturday night might be cooked at this point. It might be dead. It just didn't feel like All-Star Saturday night. The intensity, the vibe, the hype you usually get when it comes to All-Star and watching the three-point dunk contest, all this stuff like that, like getting forward to it. It's not there anymore. And that could go for a couple of reasons, you know. But first, let's get into what actually happened. So, All-Star Saturday night, we have the Skills Challenge, which now, of course, is the new 3 different teams. I had the Team Pacers, Team number 1 picks, Team All-Stars. And the Skills Challenge has never been something that's really entertaining, to be honest. Like, the entertaining ones were the couple years ago, you had the bigs versus the guards, and you had, like, that shooting challenge. Like, that was kind of entertaining. The new Team Skills Challenge has been not great. The hometown teams won it every year. Team Cleveland won it the first year they did it. Last year, Team Utah won it. This year, Team Indiana won it. So I guess if you're going in as the home team with, you know, the Skills Challenge, you're going to win, I guess, apparently. But it's just not very good. You know, of course, I like the idea of it. You have the teams and you have the skills and stuff like that. But Skills Challenge is just something that's always been kind of the last event. Always been the one that people kind of be like, all right, we can miss that one, you know. Which is tough because that really shows, of course, the Skills Challenge is supposed to show all the different skills and stuff like that. But it's just always been something that's been, like, not very fun. And this year especially wasn't really that good, you know, especially the passing thing was kind of, like, weird. The shooting challenge was all right. I like the shooting challenge. The dribbling around and stuff, that's what the original Skills Challenge was okay, I guess. It wasn't really that, you know, super entertaining. But the Skills Challenge has never been super entertaining. But shout out to Team Pacers for winning. Tyrese, Benedict Mathurin, Miles Turner. You know, that was good. The three-point contest, good. I like three-point contest. Three-point contest has kind of become like the main event in this one. You know, you had a lot of shooters. Everybody had 20 or more, which is really good. It just shows how great the shooters were. You know, you had the four-way tie in the first round between Cat, Dame, Trae Young, Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton unfortunately gets eliminated. Then we go to the finals, and Damian Lillard caps it off with the W. He misses the first 4 on the last rack and then makes the money ball to win it, back-to-back reigning champ. In the three-point contest, shout out to Dame. Three-point contest is good. You know. And then we had the Steph versus Sabrina thing, which is honestly probably the best event. That was the best event of the night. Steph versus Sabrina, the way they came out, the way they talked, you know, the belt. Sabrina Ionescu, shout out to her shooting from the NBA three-point line. She killed it. She had the same amount of score as everybody else in the three-point contest did, you know. So, yeah, she killed it, but then Steph Curry is just a different type of beast when it comes to that shooting the ball. And he wins it, but it was very good competition, very fun. You know, Sabrina really showed up. She made, like, her first, 6 or 7 shots, and it was like, oh, shoot, here we go. But that was really fun. Hopefully they talk about maybe doing it again, maybe adding Kane Clark and stuff. That was good. That was probably the best event of the night. Really entertaining. They donated to charity. Shout out to Sabrina and Steph. And then we get to the dunk contest, and that was a snooze fest. You know, I honestly was in and out. Like, I watched the first round of dunks, and I was like, all right. I was, looking at my phone. I missed a couple dunks that happened. It was just like, all right, whatever. You know, yeah. Shout out to Mac McClung, though. Back-to-back dunk contest champion. Shout out to Mac. I hope maybe he get a chance in the NBA again. I don't know. But it just wasn't fun. You know, and that honestly really is what makes the All-Star Saturday night kind of dead now. Because usually you look forward to the dunk contest. Usually, like, all right, the dunk contest, here we go. In the last few years, it's just been kind of just like, who cares anymore about it, you know? Like, they got to invite a G Leaguer, Mac McClung, to come just to have some entertainment, the dunk contest, you know? Shout out to Mac McClung, you know, very athletic, very good dunker, put on a show. But, like, damn, like, we can't have anybody else. We got to have a G Leaguer come out and kind of save, like, Saturday night, the All-Star game. You know, it's just All-Star weekend just isn't the same anymore. And that's for a couple reasons. One, just the players don't really care about it as much. You know, like they understand. I feel like at this point they kind of understand. All right, we're good with the all stars, all this stuff like that. It's like, why do we have to do the skills challenge? Why do we have to do the dunk contest anymore? You know, like, you know how good we are. I feel like it's kind of that. And it's kind of just like there's no really incentive anymore for them to do it. You know, they have all this money, they have the fame, they have all this stuff. It's like, why do we need to participate in in these challenges? You know, like, there's no reason for me to and risk an injury potentially, or risk anything, you know, or risk embarrassment or anything like that. Just go out there, and why? Like, why should I do that? You know, they come with the 3-point contest, obviously, because it's like, all right, shooting the ball, I know I can do that. But the skills challenge is like, no one really cares about the skills challenge. And the dunk contest is like, you know, why? Like, that's been the one big thing. It's like, stars don't participate in the dunk contest anymore. You know, we have to get kind of end of the bench guys that no one knows about, participate in the dunk contest. And the dunk contest is kind of not good anymore for a couple of reasons. One, it's 2024 now. Like, the dunk contest has been going on since the 70s. And there's been so many dunks done before that it's kind of hard now to kind of show up and do a new dunk, especially if you're an NBA player. You know, you have games to play and all this stuff like that. It's like, we don't really have time to create new dunks. Like, so many dunks have already been done before. It's like, when's like the chances of getting a new dunk we've never seen before is like at all-time low right now, because of how many things have been done already. You know, especially for NBA players at least. You know, and the stars don't participate anymore. Guys like, imagine if guys like Anthony Edwards or Zion Williamson, you know, will come and do the dunk contest. That would bring him even more hype. Even if the dunks aren't crazy, it would just be more hype, because, like, all right, we got Ant, we got Zion, we got all these dudes that, you know, can jump out the gym, Scoot Henderson, like, all this stuff. Like, damn. But they don't want to do it anymore, because it's like, what's the incentive? What's the point in me doing the dunk contest? And there's really no point in me doing that and risking injury potentially on a dunk, or risking embarrassment, or risking all of that just for a dunk contest, when everyone knows they know what I can do. I know what I can do, you know? So it's just kind of that. But yeah, it just doesn't have the same vibe or energy anymore, you know? Like, even listening to the arena crowd and stuff like that, I feel like people all kind of know. And this was a big, like, this really showed, like, dang, All-Star Weekend is kind of dead. Especially Saturday night, at least. Friday night, the Rising Stars Challenge was honestly the best event. I really loved the Rising Stars Challenge. You had Bennett Mathurin talking. You know, you had all the rookies and sophomore players against each other. The G Leaguers winning in there. Like, that was fun. Celebrity Game, I don't really watch Celebrity Game. I don't really care about the Celebrity Game. Rising Stars was pretty good. And they come in, also Saturday night was kind of just like, Steph and Sabrina really cared. If Steph and Sabrina didn't do that, All-Star Weekend probably would have been at a very, very low point. You know, but Steph and Sabrina came out and did their thing. The 3-point contest was good. But everything else was kind of just like, who cares? You know, just the energy, the crowd, the energy wasn't there. You could tell kind of like people don't really care about it as much anymore. The commentary as well. I'm sorry, I couldn't listen to Reggie Miller and Kenny Smith. I couldn't do it. It was so, I had to mute. I had to watch All-Star Saturday Night on mute sometimes, because I just couldn't listen to Reggie Miller and Kenny Smith talk. Because Reggie Miller was too excited in a way, like rooting for the Pacers. He was too kind of on it. But then Kenny Smith also kind of was just like Mr. Negative. Kenny Smith just felt like he didn't want to be there from the beginning. Wasn't showing any energy, critiquing everything. It was just like, bro, I can't listen to this. I can't. I tried. I couldn't do it, you know? But yeah, it just, All-Star Saturday night is kind of cooked. And how do we fix it? I don't really know how to fix it, you know? Like, do you offer money more as an incentive? You know, how much more money can we really give? You know, as an incentive? I don't know what other incentives, like, I don't know how All-Star Weekend can really affect playoff spots or something like that. You know, like, I don't really understand. I don't really know, like, how we do this. How we make All-Star Saturday Night fun again. I really don't. I've been trying to think of ideas. I don't really know at this point, you know? Maybe it's inviting other players. Maybe dunk contest, you invite non-NBA players. Invite some crazy dunkers from, you know, like the parks and stuff like that, and let them go at it, I guess. You know, I that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe add the one-on-one tournament. The one-on-one tournament's been a thing as we talked about for so long. I think we should add the one-on-one tournament. I think that will bring it back. You know, having some of the star players go out and do like a 3-dribble king of the court type of thing, that would be fire. I feel like that would be super fire. I feel like stars would actually want to participate in that. You know, just give us something new. I think we just have to. Next year we're gonna have to have a lot of tweaks, because this year's All-Star Weekend was kind of, Saturday night at least, was kind of just like, We have the All-Star game tonight. I'm very excited for that. Hopefully we get a competitive game. Hopefully we get more competitiveness than we did last year. And if we don't, then some major changes I think are going to be coming soon for the All-Star Weekend. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And once again, if you enjoyed the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, also like that. I really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.